So I'm at Flower Day with my mom and we're looking for plants. I need vegetables and flowers too, but the vegetables are more important because I want to get them planted tonight. My mom's looking for plants as well. Yay!
Ground for a long distance to get come up, so they're cheap, but they're, you know, hanging are questionable.
Shall we try going to that one place on the way home?
What one place?
Haynes?
But if we don't find what we want here. Now see, the flowers aren't too bad.
So I just bought a flat of marigolds. Those are my mom's that I got for her, but these I'm going to plant on the two sides of my house because they're really hardy and we have full sun. So, and then I bought some more flowers, but those are already in the car because I can only carry so many. And now my mom's looking at herbs. Now we are on our way. It's like 3 o'clock. My mom and I got quite a bit of flowers. I'll show you guys when we get home. Or at least I'll show you the ones that I got. I got some vegetables for the garden. Not all of them, just some tomatoes that were there. I want to do some zucchini and squash and some peppers, which I couldn't find any at the farmer's market. I also got some herbs to do a little herb box on our patio because they don't do very well in our raised bed because the bunnies that love to stay in our backyard eat them all. We have an overflow of bunnies because we are the only people in our neighborhood who don't have a dog, and so they all kind of like come to our backyard as a sanctuary. So I got some herbs, I got a bunch of flowers, I got a hanging thing for our front yard, so when we get home I'm going to be doing a ton of weeding and just a bunch of planting. I have stuff for my pots that I put out on our porch, so I'm excited about that. And then, I don't know, we only have Kaya right now. Two oldest went with my mom and dad for a few hours. So John is actually taking me to go get a new bra.
What's that?
I think the last time I bought like underwear or bra, I think was 5 years ago. Like when I met John. What did you say?
You got underwear.
Oh no, I've gotten underwear.
Just not bras.
Just not bras. And my bras are like...
For a long time, you didn't really wear a bra because you were nursing.
Yeah, it's true.
You just had those nursing things. So now that you're like totally done with that.
Yeah. And my boobs have shrunk down to nothing.
Because you stopped in December, right?
Yeah, January.
January. So February, March, April, May.
Yeah. But I haven't bought a new bra, like an actual bra since when I met John. That was the last time I purchased a new bra. And that bra is actually falling apart now.
Is it?
Yeah, the padding and lining is all tearing apart. I just don't see the point. Like, again, I was nursing for 2 years out of the last 5 years, either Wyatt or Kaya. And then it was just kind of like, I don't really have much to hold up, and nobody really sees my bras, so the point of buying new bras, I was kind of lost on me. But now that my newest one is like literally falling apart, I thought, well, it's probably time to get a new one. So we're going to go do that, and then we'll come home and do some gardening. Isn't that exciting? Bra shopping. Woohoo! And I hate going to Victoria's Secret. I hate it. But it's the only bras that like look normal on me since I'm so small chested. And it's just like, but I hate going into that store. I don't know why. I always feel so uncomfortable. But since we don't have the two older kids, I thought it was the perfect time to go because I can't control 3 children and try on stuff. And yeah, and John wanted to say and what type of bra I bought.
Whatever's comfortable.
Yeah. Well, what's comfortable is not wearing a bra at all, but you can't really do that these days because then it looks bad.
I don't know. I'm staying out of that conversation.
Hippie stockings is coming into your world. You ought to know. Why are you glaring at me?
I'm just singing funny.
Hi. Aw, kisses? Oh, you got lunch still on your face. Hey, Kaya. Kaya, can you do pouty face? Oh, pouty face? Did Daddy buy you a pretzel? Yeah? Is it yummy? Yeah? Good. Mommy found bras.
Did you get any underwear?
No, just bras. Mine's in pretty bad shape, but it'll still work for another few years. Undergarment talk. We are home. We took way longer at the mall than we thought. That's what always happens. But I ran into some old coworkers of mine, so you know, I stopped and I talked to them, and I'm trying to take my wedding rings off, but they won't come off because I'm retaining so much water and I'm bloated from my birth control right now. Ow, they won't come off. I'm gonna go outside and do gardening, so hold on. All right, got them off. Anyways, I'm gonna go outside and plant my pots because if I don't, they're gonna probably fry. And we have a good neighborhood and stuff, but unfortunately, because we live in a nice neighborhood, there's hooligans that run around, you know, come in from other neighborhoods. And so I don't trust people not to come out here and like steal plants. I know it sounds ridiculous, but so I don't want anybody to steal them, so I need a pot and put everything in ground. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of what my what I'm dealing with here. Okay, so here are the 2 pots that I use every year. I've been filling them since we moved in. I do 2, and I put 1 each on each side of my porch, and then I'm going to do this year. I used to do like a whole bunch of different flowers, but this year I'm feeling lazy, and we're not going to be here for half of July, so I just wanted to stay really simple. So I got 2 spike plants, which are these long thingies that'll grow up. So I'm going to put them in the center of each pot. So I need to clear these out. I can use the dirt over again. I've been doing that for years now. But I'm going to put them in the center, and then I'm going to take these, I believe these are snapdragons. I'm going to take these and I'm going to plant them all the way around, and they'll grow up really big and bushy. So those will look really nice. So they'll just be 2 of the same on each side. And then I also have some sweet basil, some parsley, and some cilantro that I need to put in a potter thingy that I have. It's like an oblong circle, and I'm just gonna have those on my back patio, like on the table, so that way the bunnies don't get to them, like I said. And then these are candy onions. I'm going to put them in my raised garden bed in the back. There's 10 of them. So I need to plant those as well. And then I have 2 tomato plants. I have a black cherry tomato plant, and then I have a red cherry tomato plant, because we really like, and they're the little ones that you can like pick off and eat right off the vine. So I need to plant those. And then we also picked up this. It was only $5 for this beautiful pot of petunia. Just like, isn't that just gorgeous? I think those are petunias. Am I wrong? These are petunias or pansies. I can't remember. But anyways, I thought that was really cute. So that's just gonna sit on the back patio table, just as a nice little like table arrangement. So that is that. And they also picked up a flat of marigolds, which I am going to plant around the side of our house, which I'll show you that. So this whole side of our house needs to be weeded. As you can see, there's so many weeds, but our hostas have gone bonkers. I planted these 3 years ago, and I wanted them to eventually just cover the side of the house, and that's what they're doing. And so I'm going to plant the marigolds where these weeds are all the way down. And I also picked up this. I forgot to mention, this is the potted plant. I always like to have a hanging plant from our lamppost, so I thought that was pretty. And then my daylilies bloom a bright yellow and bright pink, so they'll match really nicely. So there is one planter with the Tahitian violet snapdragons and the spikes, and there is the other. They will get really full and poofy and stuff after they have a chance to grow. I finished mowing the lawn. It's laid out. But I finished mowing the lawn and pulling all the weeds out of my vegetable garden and stuff. And I planted what I bought today, which I still need to water them. I'll show you everything. So right here we have 2 rows of candy onions, and then we have black cherry tomatoes, and then just regular red cherry tomatoes. Those are going to be small. I'm going to plant green beans right there to go up this trellis, and then I'm going to plant also cucumbers, because they are all vining plants that need to go up. Then over here, I'm going to plant zucchini and squash, and then red peppers in the center. And then we weeded all of our wildflowers, which are all here. They don't look like much yet, but they will get really bushy and tall, and then they'll all bloom fun colors. We planted these, I believe, 3 years ago. Is our huge raspberry bush. We planted this 3 years ago as well, and it's finally getting big. There looks to be a lot of baby raspberries. All of those little things coming in, so we'll get quite a bit of them. Hopefully we'll be able to get to them before the birds do. That's the only issue with raspberry and fruit bearing bushes, is that birds love them. I have a lot of weeding that I need to do over there, and then I need to fix the mulch. Like I said, I just mowed, but our backyard is looking really nice. That hole right there, that's where we put our fire pit, so that's why it's burnt out like that. And then yeah, so I have quite a bit of weeding that I need to do, but it's coming together. Our backyard's finally looking back to normal again, which is really, really nice. I'll show you my favorite spot that I planted 2 years ago. It's just this one little corner. This is my favorite spot over the whole backyard. And I think it's just because it's so full and bushy and it's all jungle-like. Those are, I believe, buttercups, and those will bloom really big yellow flowers. Just this corner. The rest of it looks like crap. None of my flowers grew. I think it's because they get more sun than I expected them to. But I think I'm going to have to redo this whole thing. But for some reason, this corner just took off, and it just looks so amazing with the ferns, the hostas, and those. So I want this to be the whole way down. So I need to try to figure out a way to do that this summer if I have time. I don't know. My summer schedule is kind of getting busy, but yeah. So that's exciting. Kai, can you not try to grab my phone? What are you doing? What are you doing? I feel like you want to be near me, but I feel like it's for the wrong reasons. John's trying to spray the weeds, but the kids are spraying the hose instead. Eva's inside taking a shower, getting ready for bed, and then I'm going to try to pot this pot right here to put some lettuce seeds in, and then I'm going to take the younger kids in and get them cleaned up because they shouldn't be out here while John's spraying for weeds. Oh, I just got bit all over my legs. Mosquitoes all over, guys. All over. Kaya's feet were stinky, so we took a bath, didn't we? Say bath? Bath. She's got real stinky feet. Bath? Stinky feet, stinky feet, stinky, stinky, stinky feet. You're karate, Kaya. Whoa! It is Monday, Memorial Day. John has today off, so he is home with the kids right now. I am just leaving the house because it is A, gorgeous out, and B, because I need to get the rest of my vegetables for my garden so that I can get that all in before it gets too late in the season. So I want to get some green beans because John likes the plants that he can just like pick right off and just eat with the kids in the backyard. It's like a fun little thing, you know, you go outside, you're playing, and oh look, a tomato, let's eat it. So that's why we have the raspberry bush and the tomatoes and stuff like that. So I'm going to pick up some green beans. Those did pretty well last year. I'm going to do squash, zucchini, cucumber, and I think that's pretty much it. Those are like the vegetables that we eat the most during the summer and that do really well or don't take a lot of like care. As you guys know, I'm going to be gone. Well, maybe you don't know. It depends when I get this video up, but I'm going to be gone half of July. So my mom said that she'd come over and kind of, you know, keep an eye out on all my plants and stuff so they don't fry up and die from not being watered. But, you know, I don't want to put that all on her. So I need to find some stuff that won't, you know, need everyday care if I'm gone. So looking for vegetables. Okay, so places over there. So many different bean selections. Sweet and edible pods. Snap peas. Look at how gorgeous the weather is today. It's like a nice breeze. It's like 80-something degrees. It's just amazing. I just planted my vegetables. I'm going to next plant my herbs right here, which I'll show you the vegetables that I got. Wyatt's watering the plants. So I picked up a yellow squash right here. That spot right there is going to be reserved for the green zucchini when I can find one. I have a paprika pepper, which is kind of hot, but it's also sweet. They're really good. An orange bell pepper, and then also I believe that's a sweet banana pepper, which are really good. You can eat them plain. And I have some cucumbers right here, some white Wahal green beans right here, and then my 2 tomato plants that I already planted last night, and then my onions. So right here I'm reserving for the zucchini if I can find one. So yeah. It's just a little thing, and then that's the thing that they'll all grow up. So you put all of the runners up there because they'll grow up the vine naturally. It's kind of cool. I'll show you when they start spindling. Wyatt's playing with the hose. Now I'm going to take these 3 herbs and I'm going to pot them in that plant over there since I couldn't find lettuce. And then I will eventually use that, and I'll just make a little lettuce bowl when I can get my hands on the right lettuce. I want sandwich lettuce. I don't want just any lettuce. I want sandwich lettuce because what we use it for is not salads, but when we grill out, we just pinch off one and put them on our burgers or our sandwiches for lunch. So that's specifically the lettuce I'm looking for. All right, and there we have our little pot. So hopefully they'll start growing. I could actually start using cilantro now or this parsley, but there they are. I just set it up on here so that way no animals can get to it.
Hiding in the basket. Meow meow. Doghouse, let's look. Peekaboo, woof woof.
So for some reason, Kaya's trying to put on an infant slipper on her foot. This little pink dress is so adorable. This comes all the way from Australia. Amy sent this to her, I want to say like 2 years, not last summer, but the summer before maybe?
Just barely.
Or maybe it was last summer, but it finally fits her well enough for her to wear, and it's so adorable, and it's so lightweight. Yes, shoes. So thank you very much, Amy. I have to fix the button in the back because the button broke, but it is just the cutest thing. It's got the cutest little flower design.
Baby Jesus.
So we are on our way.
Is it baby Jesus?
John's clearance shopping.
Do the Eddie Bauer clearance rack. Yeah. Always.
He is wearing my purse for
I
me.
walk straight into the store and straight to the clearance rack. And usually we don't look at anything else in Eddie Bauer, but
John goes
really good
goes
clothes.
through khakis probably like, I don't know, 3 a year. He wears the poo out of them, so he usually has like 6 pairs on hand at all times.
couple pairs.
He's wearing my purse for me because my back was hurting.
I always tell her that I will always wear her purse as long as it doesn't always look so girly-ish.
Yeah, and that's the non-girly one.
It's more like a man's satchel.
So we just returned stuff because some stuff that I got the other day didn't fit me. And this is like the last day that I'll have John with me to help me because he's home. And so the kids are with my parents, so we didn't have to bring them to the mall. So we took that chance to exchange our clothes. Yep. And then I leave on, I might as well just say Thursday because I have to be at the airport by like 4:30 in the morning on Friday. So I have a few days until I leave. So I think we're going to go to Target after this to see if I can find, I don't mind them. You don't usually like the ones with the pockets on the sides.
And I can put stuff in the pocket.
Oh, if you want to put stuff in your pockets, go right ahead. I don't care. And then we'll go to Target because I need some of those travel, what do you call them?
They're really soft.
Those travel containers. And we have to find Kaya some open-toed sandals. Why do we have to find Kaya some open-toed sandals, John?
We used to play a game called Stinky Feet with her, but they're really stinky feet.
Now they're really stinky. Because the sandals she has are Keens and they're closed-toed. They're really safe and really nice, but they make her feet so smelly. Like, I'm talking legit smell. So we need to find her some open-toed ones. It's probably uncomfortable for her, too, to have her feet sweating like that.
Eventually, yeah. Child of the ordinary, should I get that? Fish shirt?
I don't care. We don't really fish. Please, no. The mall's like empty. It's Memorial Day, obviously, and they have tons of sales trying to entice people in, but you know, there's just nobody. Everybody's out barbecuing, so it's so beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous out. I got some yard, like I said, well, you guys saw I got yard work done earlier, and then it got really hot, so we thought this is and my mom offered to watch the kids, so we were like, oh, this is perfect to go and do our returns. And the mall's really slow, so we came here now, and then when we leave here, it'll be cooler, and then I can finish some yard work and stuff, because the sun stays out so late now. So this is the other section that John and I try to hit whenever we come in here, because they have little gizmo stuff, so I'm going to get that. It's $4 plus 30% off for my trip to put my headphones. And John wants this thingy. What is it? It's a doohickey chain. Two-hick key. What does it do?
It's a doohickey.
Oh, doohickey. I get it.
You want to doohickey?
No, I don't want to doohickey. Get out of here. Get out of here. So we have a bunch of these at home. These are awesome. You can use them to put your cables and stuff for travel. There's John. I got some goodies.
She talked me into buying some stuff.
I did not.
No, I bought some stuff. I got 2 shirts and a doohickey.
John lives in polos. He loves the ones from Eddie Bauer especially. So we got a black one and a gray one. He's like me. We're very boring with our colors. His favorite one is a white one that Kayak put a stain on though.
It's done, yeah.
I bet you I could get it out though. Do you guys have any stain remover tips? You guys always give me the best tips that I never know of, so I'll just put that out there. If anybody knows how to get a stain out of white polo, let me know. It's probably been in there for a few months. That's the only problem. We're at Target now, and our dollar section has tons of my favorite shampoo still in travel size, and they also have a dandruff one too. It's like an all-in-one. It's got conditioner and shampoo, so I'm picking up 4 of those. You see in my bag. And I'm gonna take some to Sam in LA because she can't find them anywhere, so I'm gonna give her a few. But yeah, I mean, I should stock up now because they seem to be going out like hotcakes, and it's my favorite shampoo. So I'm getting the dandruff stuff for John because he really likes it, and for Ava because Ava has really dry scalp, unfortunately, too. But yay, I'm excited. He's got a cookie, popcorn, and a pop. Are you kidding me? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm the one who hasn't eaten all day.
You gotta take some popcorn, and then you take a little bit of the cookie. Sweet and salty.
Oh, they have travel.
You get halfway done with the cookie, and you put some more popcorn.
Life lessons by John.
Back to the heart.
We are on our way to Kroger now to pick up some food. My dad just sent us the list. We're gonna have a cookout at my mom and dad's house because it's so gorgeous out. Like, it's beautiful out. And so we're gonna do like grill out hot dogs and stuff. John will probably grill. He always mans the grill. It's either John or me who always grills because nobody else in my family seems to know how to cook meat correctly on the grill. And that's not being mean. Like, everybody. Yeah, we don't want anybody putting our lives at risk. I mean, you can ask anybody in my family. They'll always say that John and I are the best grillers. So even before John came into the family, I was the one. Even actually, after you came into the family, I grilled all the time.
The first year, I didn't do any grilling.
I did all the grilling, and then I got pregnant and had to like nurse and do kids. So then John kind of took over that. But my dad is kind of colorblind. No, not kind of. My dad is colorblind, so he would always burn stuff. And then my siblings just don't have the knack, I guess, for it. But anyway, so we're gonna go and pick up hot dogs, buns, stuff like that. My brother and sister-in-law and their daughter, my niece, who I was watching every Friday for the last year. I've mentioned her numerous times, but she will be there, I believe. And then after that we'll go home and we'll probably maybe hang. I don't know, it depends when we get home. It's 5:30 right now. We'll go home and then maybe hang out outside. It's just really pretty out. Maybe do some more yard work. I don't know. I really need to clean up our bedroom. It's a total mess since I got back from Chicago. But yeah, so basically this weekend I'm gonna probably end this vlog here because I'm gonna go spend time with my family like I should be on this weekend. But just kind of flew by. John's taking Friday off next weekend to he's taking me to the airport. My mom's gonna spend the night at the house since we have to leave at the butt crack of dawn, and the airport's an hour drive away from our house. So she's gonna spend the night so that way, you know, there's somebody there while we're driving, or John's driving me to the airport. He'll drop me off. I fly out again at like 5:30, I believe, is when my flight leaves on Friday morning, and then I arrive in California at like 7:30. That's where I'll meet up with Sam and her husband, and then I'll just vlog as much as I can that weekend. And I come back Sunday, I believe around 4 o'clock at the latest. Either noon or 4 o'clock, sometime like that. So I'll be able to like spend some time with my family again. And then after that, I'm tripless, thank goodness. And we'll be able to just go back to my normal schedule of staying home every day with the kids. And Ava will be out of school by then, so I'm super excited because it just will be nice to have her around again, you know. Because with this every other week schedule and then her at school, it's just, I feel like I don't get to see her anymore. And I know you guys are like, we never see her. And, you know, obviously there are reasons for that. But, you know, it's just been hard kind of getting used to this new schedule with her in school because it's just a huge shock to our systems just not having her around as much. So I'm really looking forward to her being on summer vacation so that way I get her like all day every week or every other week. And then we'll be kind of free all of June until the end of June when Lisa and Bill will come into town for Wyatt's birthday. And then, like I said in the previous video, I will be heading back with them probably like July 1st or 2nd. And me and Kai will be there for 2 weeks. And then John and the 2 older kids will join us the 2nd week. And that'll just be that. The summer's kind of all of a sudden like disappearing. I feel like, I don't know. How do you feel about me being gone for 2 weeks, John? Or I guess 1 week. From you.
1 week.
Away from you, me and Kaya.
Well, it's going to be tough to take care of. How many kids am I going to be stuck with?
Just Wyatt and Ava.
Just Wyatt.
The easy ones.
Oh, Wyatt's the hardest one.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know. I'm excited about the bed, just like all mine.
That's what I said when I was in Chicago. I was like, ooh. She's like, are you sure this room's gonna be okay? I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, John takes up a lot of space when he sleeps. We love each other, we do. But you know, everybody's got to admit that it's nice sleeping. It's I like because he gets so hot. He gets hot and he's hairy and I get itchy. But I gotta say, like, everybody I think admits that like sleeping in a bed by themselves is a lot more of a restful sleep than with somebody else. But yeah, so we'll be apart. I think will you do the update video with me? The egg update video? Or would you be willing to do like a question and answers video if people had questions for you about how you feel about their egg retrieval?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys have questions, I'm going to go home. That's something I need to do tonight is do my update video and blog post about the egg retrieval. But if you guys have any questions for me or John, you know, John's perspective of this whole thing, let us know. And I'll try to do a video with him before the whole thing happens. Yeah, so I'm going to end the video here. And I think my next video that's going to pop up in your feed will be either my update on my egg donation, or maybe that's already up. Or maybe the John does my makeup video. We still need to do that. Everybody's requested that and John's happy to do that. But pretty much I'm just going to be getting ready for my trip this weekend. But yeah, I'm rambling at this point, but I'm going to let you guys go. Bye. Bye.
He was having a great time playing, and all was being clean. As soon as Jesse and Anna walked in, I got clean, Olive went crazy.
Did you have fun with Grandma?
So we bought those